DPX, back with another episode of Chillin with the Miikcast. I'm joined by the usual PatLuigi
Hello.
and the semi-usual Gus.
What's up, y'all? I'm back.
Yeah, this isn't, you know, this isn't our usual episode. We're doing it on a Friday, pre-recorded at 4 p.m. Obviously, it's not going to be like that for you guys. I don't know when this will end up going up. But it's not live. And also, we're missing Slash, we're missing Squid Wario, we're missing Ant Sam, we're missing Ramkit, who's not on this too often, but he has been on here for the past 2 episodes. So yeah. But I guess how have we all been doing? PatLuigi, how have you been doing?
I've been doing good. How about you?
I'm good. How about you, Gus?
Just the usual. It's been going well, It's been good.
Yeah, definitely. I guess we'll go over what we've been playing. I've really just been playing Smash, that's it. But I got new Pokemon Snap. I'm going to stream that after we're done with this episode. By the time you're probably watching or listening to this episode, I'll already have a stream. Don't catch me live because I won't be live. Like, this is definitely going to go up after that. Okay. PatLuigi, how about you? What have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing just Smash, and that's it.
You haven't been playing...
I haven't really been playing anything.
Not Super Mario Party? Because, like...
Oh, yeah, I played that. I played Super Mario Party yesterday.
Yeah, we'll talk a bit more about that later. Gus, what have you been playing?
Well, I started getting back into Mortal Kombat ever since I watched the movie, so it's been pretty fun playing that game. Been playing a little of the new season of COD, a little bit of Overwatch, and soon, start playing Control, which came out a couple of years ago. I think it won a couple awards, but...
Yeah, it was nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
I was kind of confused,
it was on Game Pass, so I decided to download it. I just haven't gave it a try yet, so eventually I'll be able to play it. It looks really cool, though.
Yeah. Alright, so that's what we've been playing. It's just the 3 of us, so all these little things won't take too long. But I guess one thing we'll talk about is, mentioned it briefly. 3 years ago, Nintendo came out with a new Mario Party game for the Nintendo Switch, Super Mario Party. And, it was the first ever Mario Party. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe it was the first ever Mario Party with online support. And by online support, it's you're thrown in a random lobby with random people, and you play on some mini games. And it's just it's Nintendo Wi-Fi as well. But now they just recently gave it, better online. I don't have the game, so I can't play this. I can't say this for myself. Maybe I'll ask you what you think, PatLuigi. But they recently just came out with an update giving the game online, like proper online. And it's just like, I feel like it's too little too late. Like, believe it or not, Super Mario Party is, I think it's like one of the top 10 best-selling games on the Nintendo Switch. And it's like, right, that game. So, PatLuigi, why don't you talk about what you think about the online so far, and also, what do you think about how, was it too late? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I kind of like it. I remember when I played the online mode for the first time. It took a few tries because it kept kicking me off because of my internet. But yeah, I think the online play works pretty good. I highly recommend it.
Think it's too late though. Did you think Nintendo waited too long?
Yeah, I think they waited too long. They should have waited. They should have done this like a few months after the game came out.
No. They should have done it when the game came out. Is what I think.
Yeah, true.
And Gus, what do you think?
Well, just the fact that online play on Mario Party is a thing finally, I think it's really cool. Like, I would remember, bringing my DS to like camp and stuff in school, and then playing local play with my friends, and that was really fun. So just being able to play Mario Party like online with different people now is fun. My thoughts on it being so far ahead of the actual release date. There's some pros and cons. I think it's a good thing because in a way it could have been really messy at launch, maybe online. So in a way, I think it's kind of cool that it's. I mean, I'm glad it's finally out. I think it's cool, and at least for if we ever get another Mario Party game anytime soon, they'll know what to do, know what to fix. So yeah, no, it's really cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think it's a little too late. So.
I feel like they should because I remember Super Mario Party was almost like a reboot of Mario Party, and that was after 8, 9, and 10, which were all bad. And, it was sort of like, they're doing it right. So, like, a lot of the issues from 8, 9, and 10 were fixed in Super Mario Party. But then there was, like, the online, and just the amount of content in there was low. This is just what I heard. I haven't played the game. But, so if they come out with Super Mario Party 2, I'm sure that could be even better. So that was a quick one.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, Gus?
Very cool. No, it is pretty cool though. I think Mario Party is like the perfect game that it needs online in a way. I feel like online would just make it so much more fun. So yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm really glad it's in the game.
And PatLuigi, any final thoughts?
Let's just hope a lot of people enjoy the online and people's internet doesn't crash.
Okay. I guess since that was quick, we'll talk about another quick thing. Did you know that yesterday there was a PlayStation State of Play?
No.
I mean, you did because I told you, but other than that, you probably didn't. So yeah, I had it you know how on YouTube streams it says set reminder, and you click on that, and your reminder's set. I clicked on that and I still forgot about it. So yeah. But I was still maybe they have some cool stuff. I watched it and they showed Subnautica Below Zero. I've never played. This is a sequel to Subnautica, and I never played the first Subnautica, but I've heard great things about it. Alright, pretty cool. I wouldn't say it would be a huge thing to have this presentation for. And then they reveal Among Us is coming to the PS4 and PS5. Pretty cool, but I don't think that's enough to hold a, basically a Nintendo Direct. And then they show Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I think looks amazing. And I'm already sold on that, despite the fact they don't have a PS5. But don't worry, I'll definitely get that game. And they showed that for 16 minutes out of this 30-minute presentation. So, yeah, the rest of the presentation was Ratchet and Clank. So they showed essentially nothing. They had pretty much nothing in this. And the more of these state of plays that come out, I'm always so just what's the point? You could just drop these trailers. Why do you need a big ass presentation here? So Gus,
right.
Yeah, Gus, what are your thoughts on the state of play? I doubt you watched it, but basically I told you everything you need to know. So what are your thoughts?
Well, I think the lineup of games that they announced, Among Us coming, and I mean, I had never really followed the Ratchet and Clank series, but I know how iconic it is and how popular it is, so that's awesome to know. But yeah, I think the fact that it was only a 30-minute presentation, this could have easily been announced one day after the other, or maybe even on the same day. I don't know. It didn't seem right.
They could have given Ratchet and Clank its own presentation and then just have trailers for Among Us and Subnautica.
That would have worked too.
I mean, it's not I feel like when you have these announcements of a new state of play is coming, that's okay, you're gonna have quite a bit of things to announce here. When there's a Nintendo Direct announced, you're okay, there's gonna be quite a few things here. there's not just going to be 3 things. There's not going to be one game taking up a third, no, over a third of the whole thing, and 2 other announcements that, like Among Us. I feel like Among Us on anything that isn't PC or home or mobile, I feel like that is a big announcement, but I don't think it's big enough to be one of 3 things in essentially Nintendo Direct. So sorry, PatLuigi, any thoughts on this?
Well, I'm excited for Among Us coming. I mean, people have been wanting it for a while now, and wish they would have spent a little less time on the Ratchet and Clank, even though I didn't watch the presentation. But yeah, overall, looks good.
Yeah, I'm not even saying to spend too much time on Ratchet and Clank. I'm saying you didn't need this presentation. You could have given Ratchet and Clank its own 16-minute presentation, and it basically
you mentioned that.
It basically was that. So, yeah. Any final thoughts, anyone?
Nope.
Yeah, I think we're set on that one. I think I just think it's weird in a way. I definitely agree with you that if they would have just announced Ratchet and Clank and as its own kind of event in a way, it would have worked out a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, yeah, it happened, and I think what we got was cool though. The announcements were great.
Yeah, and the other thing is Ratchet and Clank comes out in a little over a month, so it's not like there's too much we don't already know about the game. So it's yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on from that, we'll go over what we've all been watching, any movies or shows. I just finished watching Castlevania earlier this week. A trailer for season 4 dropped, and I'm excited for season 4. Gus, you told me you were gonna start watching that soon.
Actually, go ahead. My bad.
All right. And I made a video about it on my channel, by the way. I ranked the first 3 seasons. And then this morning there was this season finale of Invincible came out. And if you haven't watched Invincible yet, I actually highly recommend it. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's about I think I told you guys about this. It's a superhero show, but not with it's not Marvel, it's not DC, it's Image Comics, which are a lot lesser known, and I'm not too familiar with them, but it's a good show. It's a good show.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you guys should watch it. I just, at the time of recording, I just had my review go up about an hour ago, so it's a spoiler review though, so I mean, don't watch it if you haven't seen it yet, or if you don't care. But yeah, as opposed to movies, well, I mean, last week me and Gus in the theaters saw Mortal Kombat, and also I saw it again with my brother. He wanted to see it with me on HBO, and I'm like, all right, sure. So I watched it again, and when watching it again, I kind of realized how fucking the movie's pretty bad, but an enjoyable kind of bad. Not
that's what I'm thinking.
It's bad. There are movies that are bad, but are ironically enjoyable. This is a movie that's bad, but is unironically enjoyable. If you know what I mean.
I actually watched your review, and I know you gave it a 7. Do you think your feelings have changed since, or do you think it's still a 7?
7. I was entertained by it. I don't feel I don't feel like it dragged, so I think a 7 or a 6. Maybe maybe in the middle, a 6.5. I don't know.
It kind of reminded me of Ready Player One a bit. I thought everything was really enjoyable. All the what you go to see Mortal Kombat for is the gore, and then if you read the book Ready Player One, you're going to see all these quests and adventures coming to life. But I think that's what they focus way too heavy on. And I feel like both movies, they didn't really focus on the characters or but they were both 2-hour movies. It's not like you can cram the whole story and everything into that type of time. So who knows? I think we are going to get a couple sequels though. I would like to see a sequel. Um. Anyways, this kind of went to a different topic
That's fine.
besides what we're
Yeah.
watching.
I was gonna move on to you though. Any shows or movies you've been watching, Gus?
Honestly, I haven't seen anything since MK. MK is like the only thing I've seen recently. I think later today I might rewatch it, and then later tonight I'll either start Castlevania or maybe even finish Soldier. My bad, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because those are two shows that I still need to watch.
Mm-hmm.
One I need to watch, one I need to finish.
Yeah.
So I guess those are my planned shows and such. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
There's this new Amazon Prime movie that I've heard people talking about that I might watch called Without Remorse. I don't know if you heard of it, but like I don't know what it's about.
No, I have not.
But like I just heard a lot of people talking about it, and I'm like, maybe I'll watch it. So yeah, the more you know. PatLuigi, any movies or shows you've been watching?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, not really. I've really been watching a lot of TV lately.
All right, any movies?
No, apparently not. I haven't. The Oscars were this past Sunday.
Oh right, the Oscars were this past Sunday. Dude, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah,
I completely forgot to. I think the 2020 Oscars were so good though. So I don't know. I feel like all the movies that came out in 2019 couldn't compare to most of the movies that came out in 2020. Exactly. So I actually have.
Did you say 2019, Gus?
No, you just talked about
2019 movies. But like the award shows 2020, and then 2020 movies, the award shows 20. It's weird. I never understood it either. I don't know why they just did it. They never do it.
This year's show though, like they extended it. So this year's show was like movies from 2020 and also some movies at the beginning of 2021.
That makes sense.
And like I didn't watch it this time because like there was a lot of stupid stuff that went into this. Like first of all, there was an announcement that they're gonna have it at. I didn't watch it, so I don't know if they actually went through with this. But there was an announcement that they were going to have like a venue or whatever, and hold the Oscars there, and then like have a crowd there with like old people that are high at risk of getting COVID. And then there's another thing where it's like if you get nominated for an award and you're not there physically to accept the award, you can only do it through Zoom, then you can't accept the award. It's like, what the fuck? Get with the times, you dickheads.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. That makes no sense. I always see award shows when like celebrities aren't able to make it out because they're either like working on like a movie or a show, or like maybe they're like producing an album or something, I don't know, or doing something. They they're not able to come out, but they'll give them the award and like
someone will
either
go
like after or before.
So someone will show up and accept the award on their behalf, or they'll it'll be through Zoom. Like you can't just like
it's just stupid.
You can't just blacklist them for not wanting to take a risk.
Yeah.
And then I also heard that they didn't even nominate Delroy Lindo for Best Actor for his role in Defy Bloods, and I'm just like, okay, no.
Did anybody get nominated for Best Actor for that movie?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
How?
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I didn't know much of the nominations. I just know that Nomadland won Best Picture.
Yeah, I know Nomadland.
Yeah, Nomadland won Best Picture.
That's it. That's all I know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, no. I forget her name, but like the winner of Best Director, I think, is also going to be directing Marvel's Eternals. So that's a big thing.
Oh, okay.
That's big for Marvel.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wow.
They can now be like Eternals being directed by Academy Award winner, you know. So that's like a big thing they could do. Yeah.
Yes, DPX.
Anyways, kind of random, but has anyone gotten the COVID vaccine yet?
I have.
No.
Oh, Gus, you have?
Yeah, I have. I actually got it. I got paid $100 for it. Actually, it was at work. That's why.
You got
So
paid with what? You got paid to get a
Seriously?
vaccine?
yeah, I got paid and I got sick the next. I like threw up. TMI, but I threw up twice the next day, and they paid me like another $50 because I was out.
Wow.
That's. I mean, the throwing up part isn't, but like that's awesome. Like you're getting paid
cash.
to.
Thankfully, it happened. It was early in the morning, and it happened like in between 10 minutes of each other. So that was like the only time I had to deal with any like sick symptoms. But I was pretty good afterwards.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got mine earlier today. That's just why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
I don't know when I'm supposed to get the second one though. I'm kind of confused because people are like getting their second ones and such. Like I'm not sure how that works.
I'm getting mine in like 3 weeks.
That's
okay,
great.
So maybe I should follow up with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got mine. I'm good for now. What a while.
I guess while we're here, we'll talk about another topic I wanted to talk about. This just came up briefly, like just before we started. Toys for Bob, known for making games like Spyro, Crash, and the Skylanders. Gus, I'm sorry, I know like you have a lot of nostalgia for those games, but just what those games did to Spyro, like no. And how much I had to deal with those fucking games. My brother would buy them every year.
I was gonna say
so
that.
Annoying.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fuck
that.
off with that.
Yep.
No, what else was annoying was like I was an amiibo collector, and then there was one game. I forgot what it was, but there was one Skylanders game with Donkey Kong and Bowser, and they were half amiibos. That was the one fucking.
I think I.
That was the one fucking Skylanders game that my brother didn't get, and I'm still missing those amiibos. Anyways,
yeah, they're probably rare as hell now. Or
have y'all played Skylanders Imaginators?
Anyways, Toys for Bob are essentially being shut down. Like they're still alive, but as they're still working on Call of Duty Warzone, but that's all Activision is allowing them to work on, really. And they also fired a lot of the employees. It's a big mess. I'm not quite sure how much we can really say here. This because it kind of just came out. This topic is probably going to keep evolving. Gus, what do you think?
I mean, damn, that's my childhood right there. Like, I mean, it'd be a shame to shut down, but I really haven't seen or noticed much from Toys for Bob recently. I mean, I haven't even.
They just came out with Crash 4 last year.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But I mean, I guess I phrased that wrong. I guess I haven't personally been keeping up with Toys for Bob.
I guess. Yeah.
It's definitely sad though, because like you said, there's definitely a lot of nostalgia for me through like the Skylanders games. I only think they did maybe 2 of the Skylanders games though. I think it was Swap Force and one other game, but
really, they didn't do all of them.
I don't think. I mean, I know Activision worked on most of them, but I don't
Activision is a company that is owned by. No. I mean, Toys for Bob is a company that is owned by Activision.
Okay.
I think it might have been Superchargers and Swap.
That was the game with Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Superchargers is the one with Bowser and Donkey Kong. And
that's when they were in Cause.
And Amiibos.
That was probably my least favorite Skylanders game, personally.
So I don't think... Were you done there?
Huh? Well, I guess so.
Okay. PatLuigi,
hello.
Hi. And anything about Toys for Bob?
Huh. I don't know. I mean, I remember I used to play Skylanders Giants when I was a kid, and that was the only Toys for Bob game that I ever actually played, but considering you mentioned it, I almost forgot that company actually existed, so I'm not really sure.
I mean, if it weren't for Crash 4, I probably would have forgotten that they exist. But Crash 4 was a lot of fun. And unfortunately, that means we probably won't get Crash 4 or Crash 5, or at least in the same vein again. I don't know. It sucks, but yeah, it's how it be.
Yep.
F.
Yeah. Alright, so I kind of want to talk about funny and embarrassing stories, but before we do that, we're only 25 minutes in. So, is there anything random we could talk about? Oh, we went on a little tangent about the Oscars, so anything we can go on a little tangent for?
Tangerines.
I don't think I've ever
I don't
had
know.
a tangerine before.
I don't know.
Neither have I.
You said tangent, and I just immediately thought tangerine.
Yeah, I made that connection too after you said that, but yeah, Gus, have you ever had a tangerine?
I had one yesterday.
Oh, how is it?
It was alright. It tasted like an orange.
Oh shit! No! I think I remember. I definitely have had a tangerine. It's essentially just an orange, just smaller.
It's like something like that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the hell it is either, but it's a fruit.
Yeah. PatLuigi, what are your thoughts on tangerines?
I don't know. I've never actually had them, so I can't comment.
All right. Have you ever had an orange?
Yes, I have had oranges before. They're all right.
Have you ever had an orange that seems slightly smaller than usual?
That I'm not really sure. I can't recall if I.
Well, if you have, you probably had a tangerine before. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, little announcement for everyone. This Sunday is oh no. This Monday, May 3rd is my birthday. So, two things to look out for. One, at midnight, Caillou and DPX Season 3 will be coming out. And premiering. Oh no, it won't be premiering. It'll just be dropping at midnight on my on DPX Animations. So definitely, if you haven't watched Season 1 or 2, what the fuck are you doing? Watch that. And you see, I feel the need to.
What the fuck are you doing?
You see, I feel the need to promote this this a little more, just because I've only dropped one trailer for it. So like, yeah. And also, I haven't quite. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do this, but on Monday, don't know what time, I'm thinking of doing a birthday stream where I play Smash, of course, maybe Among Us, but also, I was thinking, why not try Pac-Man 99 for the first time? Why not try this Miitopia demo that has been blowing up recently? So yeah, definitely be aware of that. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about the Miitopia demo. I haven't played it yet, but
neither have I.
And neither of you two have to play it in order for. Have you seen like the Mii creations from Miitopia?
I think
I have not, but I can look it up now.
Yeah, no. I won't say anything. I want Gus to look it up, and no, it's not like people are drawing penises, although I'm sure that exists. I mean, like just exactly like. What you can do with the Mii maker.
My penis.
Whoa, it's a cat. There's like two people sleeping, and there's a cat, and I've been seeing a bunch of random things. Oh my gosh. Is that what this game essentially is? A bunch of random things?
Well, no, it's like some.
Is that Einstein? Is that Black Einstein? Who is that?
The Miitopia is pretty much like, I guess, some RPG with Miis or whatever. But this Mii maker, apparently this Mii maker, you can, like, it's insane. Like, it's a better Mii maker than, like, the actual Mii maker on Switch. Like, there are, like, stickers you can add, I think. And therefore, I've seen people make Sans, not just, like, a Mii of Sans. I mean, like, it actually had a pixelated Sans' pixelated face. As I saw one of Steve with like Steve's pixelated face and everything. Like it was Steve's face over a Mii, pretty much. I even saw one of Mr. Clean and it just looked like a copy and paste. It was.
Oh my god!
Damn, you can like just do that with this game.
Oh my god!
Well, are you looking at it?
Mr. Clean.
Black Einstein.
Now I'm just thinking of that scene of Mr. Clean in Food Fight.
Yes. Mr.
He's
Clean, Mr. Clean. Why was Mr. Clean in that movie?
Product placements.
I mean, I understand that, but like, that
Because
movie
it was
was
a
about food.
multi-million-dollar movie.
No. That movie was about food. Why was Mr. Clean there? That product placement makes no sense.
It was in a grocery store. Everything's in a grocery store. Food Fight's like a 9 out of 10 movie.
No, you can't be a 10 out of 10 movie. What the fuck is the 9 for?
There's not enough Dex Dog Detective. There needs to be more. More Charlie Sheen.
No.
please.
Dex Dog Detective is in it quite a bit. I think you mean there's not enough
Who's
poop
this
rat.
Yeah, you poop rat.
Poop rat.
Is that fucking poop rat?
Is that fucking poop rat?
The movie's legendary.
Hey, how you doing, PatLuigi? You fine?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, the poop rat.
Oh, PatLuigi
Look at
just
the
sent.
source.
Look at the
10%.
score.
1.
Holy, a 1.5 out of 10 on IMDb, a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. This fucking thing's on Apple TV.
Oh,
Apparently.
And it costs money.
$2.99.
They should
not-
make it free.
Oh my gosh.
You have to buy this movie.
I mean, I'd pay for that movie. Damn.
Food fight.
If it's worth the $3.
We were just talking about the Oscars earlier. Let's really talk about Best Picture right
Food
there.
Fight 2. Come on, let's.
Exactly. We need Food Fight 2.
Food Fight was robbed. What movie this? What year did this movie? I almost said what movie did this year come out? What year did this movie come out? I think it was like 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 2012.
This is a 2012 movie. Like in all seriousness, this came out in the same year as this came out in the same year as Avengers
And Wreck-It Ralph.
and Wreck-It Ralph. That's probably a better comparison because that's an animated movie. This came out in the same year as Wreck-It Ralph.
R.I.P. And a movie with some promotions in there too, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Food Fight 2, directed by Pixar. Everyone from there.
Did you say
Sorry,
wait, Food Fight?
24.
Food Fight 2 directed by Pixar, just the whole company.
Yeah, just the whole company. By the lamp.
Yeah.
Yo.
What even?
Yo.
Yo! Is that the Red Reaper?
Yo. Mr. DPX, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh.
Invincible has been renewed for 2 more seasons.
Yeah, it has.
Very nice.
I knew about
I think
that.
you mentioned that. Yeah, I thought you mentioned that earlier. I just saw it on Twitter now too. I'm just scrolling through Twitter to see if we can look. Oh, Dogecoin.
The more you know.
Yeah, well, what?
Dogecoin is a
Call me
thing.
stupid. What the fuck is Dogecoin?
I have
like,
no. fucking
I know that's a coin with Doge the dog on it, but like, what is it? If you know what I mean. Like you told me what. Like
It is.
It's a like why is this a coin with Doge on it? Actually, don't answer that. I don't think you're gonna have an answer.
I don't think I will.
Actually, yeah. What are your thoughts on Doge the dog?
He's cool.
Yeah,
He's a dog.
Doge.
Doji.
Doge. You know what? I think I realized one thing. This show is actually very strange. I'm not even gonna say bad. It's just strange without both Squid Wario and Slash.
Yes.
You know, like we're doing a good job here. I think we make a good trio here, but like Slash and Squid Wario are regulars, and it's weird without them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this one's for you too. Actually, this is for Slash, Squid Wario, Aunt Sam, and Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is with Aunt Sam. Sorry.
And
That's
Kermit's
okay.
with us.
In the comments, rank my Mickey Mouse. Haha, I'm Mickey Mouse. What would you give that out of 10, and why is it like a 2? Let me know down below. All right. I guess now is time we talk about funny or embarrassing stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one. This one isn't. I mean, I wasn't embarrassed when this happened, but it's definitely embarrassing to think about. I'll go first, of course. Obviously, as I was saying that, but there's one time like kindergarten where my mom packed me lunch, and put a Nesquick chocolate milk in my lunchbox, and during lunch I didn't want to drink it because I kid you not, because I didn't like the rabbit on the fucking thing. And then I come home, and then my mom goes through my lunchbox and sees I didn't drink the chocolate milk, and she asked why, and I told her I didn't like the rabbit, and then she laughed.
The rabbit.
Yeah, fucking Bugs Bunny ripoff. I still don't like him, no, but yes. I mean, just embarrassing to think about, sort of. Because it's like, wow, I didn't drink a chocolate milk because of a fucking rabbit that was on
The rabbit.
thing. But yeah.
I mean, I would be too. I'd be scared.
Scared. He wasn't even scary. It was just I didn't like him.
Do you like him to this day?
He seemed like an asshole.
Nah, fuck him. Nah, I don't care. I'm not gonna not drink chocolate milk because of him, though.
What if the Nesquick bunny became a Smash character? How would you feel?
Honestly, I don't care, really. I mean, I don't want any non-video game characters to be in Smash, because that'll just break Smash, I feel. So in that sense, I won't be happy. But it's not not the Nesquick bunny,
How about we add Elf?
No!
How about we add Will Ferrell's Elf?
Nah, Gus, you still need to be in. You're long overdue to be in Smash.
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot about that. They're probably gonna add me in Smash Ultimate 2 or something.
Yeah, or remember that one time when we talked about the bonus fighter? Maybe you're the bonus fighter.
Oh yeah, maybe. I can't say.
Oh.
I can't say anything.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
you would know. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, well, Gus, any funny or embarrassing stories you can tell?
Well, a story I was actually telling someone the other day. We were talking about roller coasters, right? This has nothing to do with that. You'll find out the story.
All right.
So we were talking about roller coasters, and we were talking about how I love roller coasters, and the person I was talking to was like, I really don't like it, and she says it's really I think we were both saying we're not necessarily afraid of heights, but we're really afraid of the concept of falling. Me and the person I was talking with, it was a coworker. I'll just say it was a coworker.
Okay.
And neither of us, we have this weird fear of falling for some reason. And so here's where the weird, embarrassing story comes in. I think in the 8th or 7th grade, I went camping in Pennsylvania with my friend. He had a cabin and a trailer up there, and it was really fun. And I wanted to sleep on the top bunk because I never got to sleep on the top of a bunk bed with the top on it. So I slept. We wake up the next morning. And I realized, oh shit, I gotta get down from the top bunk. And I'm on the ladder, and I shit you not, it took me at least an hour to get down because of how scared I was to go, because I thought I was going to fall. And people were laughing at me. I laughed it off afterwards, but to this day, I just find it to be really stupid. That I just didn't want to get off a bunk bed because I didn't want to fall off a ladder that was literally suspended 2 feet off the ground. But yeah, that's one story. I definitely have more. I just got to think of it.
Yeah, we'll go around. We'll go around a few times. PatLuigi, anything, any funny or embarrassing stories you want to tell?
In the 3rd or 4th grade, during my summer recreation program, I sang that song that goes, "Oh ho ho, it's magic." I'm sure you know it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
And it was filmed, and every time I see that video, I just get so embarrassed by it because of how I sound. I can't believe I'm sharing this to people.
Well,
Every time someone...
that like shit, you telling us that is probably fine. Like, you would be super embarrassed if you showed us it.
Yes, every time I see that video, I just get so embarrassed. I mean,
You would never show anyone that. That should probably be like, I'm not telling you to do this. That would be like, if I hit like 1 million subscribers tomorrow, I'll fucking show you guys this.
Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, hitting
one
1
day,
million
one day.
subscribers in a day. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a very embarrassing story for me.
Alright, I have another story. I think I might have said this once. I don't know if it was to you guys though. It was definitely to someone in the Miikcast. It actually involves another Miikcast member, Slash. I remember one time in the middle school we were at this dance, and then there was this girl that I liked, and I wanted to ask her to the dance. But then Slash, being the little shit he is, he tells me that he already asked her. He didn't. All right, that's the twist here. He didn't. He didn't. He was fucking with me. But he tells me that he already asked her, and then he says she said yes to him, and I got really mad, and I kind of made a bit of a scene out of that. And then after I had already made the scene, he tells me, dude, I'm fucking with you. I didn't ask her out. Okay.
And then you just
guess if take a wild guess if I ended up asking her or not.
Did you?
I'm gonna just say no.
Well, actually, yes and no. I actually did like, I tried finding her once at the dance, but like I didn't find her.
Oh.
So like, I tried. All right. So yeah, that happened.
R.I.P.
Slash, you motherfuck.
You're watching this.
I have another story. It's not too embarrassing, but DPX, you might know this person from our school. In elementary school, I think maybe 5th grade, it was raining outside, so we had recess indoors. We were in the gym, and there was like maybe 15 minutes left, so they gathered all the kids on the bleachers to send them to lunch, I think, or like back to class. I don't know what it was before. I think it was actually before lunch, because I remember it was before lunch. So they had microphones to get the kids' attentions. So the teacher said, you know what, for the last 15 minutes, let's do American Idol. And, kids are singing, kids are tryharding.
Sorry to interrupt you, but like, the students are like singing.
Yeah, students are singing.
Okay, I can tell.
All the students do good so far. They're not doing bad. And me and my friend were like, "Yo, let's just go up there and sing What Does the Fox Say?" And he was like, "Okay." I
remember when that was the thing.
So we go up, and we don't even sing the first verse. We just go straight to the chorus. Immediately get booed. We get booed so bad to the point where teachers are booing us.
Really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
And I still know one of the teachers to this day, but she's a very nice lady. But yeah, she was booing us to the point where my friend even. But I don't even. I thought it was hilarious that the freaking students were booing us. But when the teacher booed us, I was like, no way. And it got to the point where my friend got so upset he was gonna actually tell the principal.
Oh wow!
So yeah, that's a story where he was more pissed and I was more embarrassed that I was getting booed by a teacher.
I'm thinking of two people. They're not a part of the Miikcast, and no one who watches these videos would probably know who they are. But I'm thinking of two people who this can possibly be. And yeah, I can totally picture that.
You're not gonna expect who it is. I can text it to you.
All right. So it's probably neither of the two people I'm thinking. Yeah, text it to me. I actually want to see who. I actually want to know who it is. Well, is it someone? It's not. I was gonna ask, is it someone in the Miikcast? Because like.
No.
But no, it's not, because you probably would have said like. You probably.
No, I would have said I would have said the name.
Yeah. All right, PatLuigi. Anything else you want to tell?
I'm not really sure actually. If I remember anything else that was embarrassing to me, so I know that something is going to come to me by the time we're done with this.
All right,
but I can't think of anything right now.
I've at least crapped myself in public after the age of 8 at least like 5 times.
Okay. We'll get to you, I guess.
I don't remember them. I just figured I'd share that.
Yeah, Pat, you think as you think of a story. Oh, it was him, Gus.
Yeah.
Shit, I would have never.
Yeah,
guessed him.
I had a feeling of two people you might have guessed, but yeah.
Yeah, you probably know the two people who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. No. Okay. So this is a rather short story, but it was actually a few years ago in high school. I had gym first period. I don't know why I brought that up. I don't know, because I was probably going to mention I was sat down on the floor, and why would I sit down on the floor for any other class? So it was in gym. I go over, and it's like winter, all right? I'm in long pants. I sit down on the floor, and I just hear a tear. I rip a giant fucking hole in my pants, and it's like where like the crotch is, you know? I'm like, shit. And then I go up to the teacher and go, hey, I have to use the bathroom. Can you unlock the locker room for me, please? and then luckily the locker room was unlocked and everything. And luckily, I happen to have like a pair of gym shorts with me that I never used. No, I was doing wrestling at the time, so I'd change into those for wrestling. And luckily I had that for the rest of the day. But it was winter and I was wearing fucking shorts. Alright? That was better than walking around with a fucking hole in my pants, but it was just so embarrassing. I had to tell the
yes, sir.
I had to ask the teacher, can you unlock the locker room? I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm surprised I wasn't questioned why I came out with shorts, but yeah, I guess I just wasn't questioned. Gus, any?
I don't know if you would call.
Sorry, no, we skipped you, so you go.
I don't know if I would call this embarrassing, but one day
It could be embarrassing or funny. Sorry.
One day I was at my dad's aunt's house. I was running downstairs and I banged my freaking forehead on the coffee table. It freaking hurt, man.
I'm just trying to picture that.
I was my head was like hurting. I was freaking crying, man.
How old are you? How old are you?
I think I don't know. Like I'm guessing like 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah,
not really.
When you're 6 or 7, that shit hurts like a bitch. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure
that
if you're like running and hit your head on a coffee table, that would still probably hurt. But like, at 6 or 7, something like that hurts like tremendously.
Yeah, that was. Tremendous. I was not proud of that day, dude, and that's still a day that I won't forget.
All right. Well.
Yeah, that was.
We're going on to Gus, and we're going back in order. So you're after Gus. So maybe think of something else too. Unless you weren't done. Okay. Are you done there?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. As PatLuigi thinks of his, next story. Gus, you go. Embarrassing or funny story?
This one's more weird and funny. But in middle school, I was once given $10 to lick chocolate milk off the ground.
Okay.
All right.
And I was the one who poured it on the ground. I let it sit there for 5 minutes, and because that was part of the bet. And yeah, I got $10 out of that.
Okay.
And it tasted terrible. It tasted like salt, and like if you took like Takis and then like put them in a blender, and then you added like baby wipes to it.
Okay, so I like how you say that's what it tastes like, as if like you know what that tastes like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna ask about that. PatLuigi, have you thought of anything?
Yeah, and this actually concerns with you. In high school, like a year or so, you made me listen to that gay song, and I was like, right. No, I don't want to listen to it.
That was kind of embarrassing for me, too, because we were going for, like, 10 straight minutes of me being like, dude, fucking listen to it.
And I was like, I was embarrassed. I didn't want to listen to it. And I eventually listened to it, did I?
Yeah, I remember you thought it was funny.
Yeah, dude, I should have listened. I should have listened to you when you actually told me to, and that shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, I thought of something that was very recently. Very recently, yeah. No, it was like a few years ago at camp. People at camp were fucking crazy. All right. You guys are actually not gonna believe this. So there's this one trip where we visited a few colleges, right? And then afterwards we stopped by the mall and we roamed around the mall. I guess there are kind of 2 stories in here. 3 stories actually. I'll say everything here. So me and my bunk, we being our age, we stopped by a Spencer's.
Boy.
Yeah.
Our counselor actually got ID'd. It was the funniest shit ever. And then I ended up buying a sign that said, I think I have it somewhere. Like, let me show you.
If I'm able to see your camera.
This is the sign. I
can't see you.
You can't see me?
I gotta wait for the frickin' dice thing to load.
The dice. Or you can send a picture.
Or it's flipped. I'll just read it. It says, no trespassing. And then under that it says, violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again.
Oh.
I paid for a sign that said that. I have yet to hang it up, though.
Wow.
I bought that, but then other people in my bunk bought pocket pussies. So yeah. So then
wait, how old were you guys?
This was a few years ago.
And they just let you walk out with some
No. I didn't buy one, all right?
I know, but
there's
like,
only 3 people, three other people that did buy them, and they hid them. They had like bags and everything that they put them in. They were never caught. So this one kid with the pocket pussy, he'd fuck around with it, of course, because you know what it is. And then he puts it. There are like 3 showers in the bunk, right? He puts the pocket pussy over onto the thing, the shower. He puts it onto the shower head. So when you turn it on, it looks like just a pussy, just spraying water.
Oh wow.
Oh, we put it in that. Okay, yeah, I get it.
He more put the shower head in the thing. He did that. He pretty much did that. All right. Sorry if anyone's clicked off by now, but
sorry to all the female viewers.
Yeah, this is when our audience turns from 100% male to 0% female to -1% female. Don't ask me how that works. Anyways,
man.
So that happened, and then some cleaning lady came in because there were other problems with the bathroom, and then she goes and fucking sees that. She doesn't say anything. I wouldn't if I were her. But then, and then later on, this wasn't really connected, but still involves the pocket pussy. All right. Later on, this kid who owned the thing, he threw it around and shit, and he told me, "Hey, go to the bunk next door, and just chuck it in there." And then he said I'll give you he had a lot of money with him for some reason, so he said I'll pay you. And I go, okay, and yeah, he did actually pay me, so it worked.
Okay.
So I go to the next bunk. This is where it gets a little embarrassing for me. I go to the next bunk, and then I knock on the door. They're all talking at the, in the middle of the bunk. And then I'm just standing there after I open the door, and I have a pocket pussy in my hand, right? And I just go, "Ya yeet!" and I throw it, and then I fucking sprint away into my bunk, and then they end up running back and just chucking it back at me. And then the kid... No. And then this is where it gets crazier. The kid who had the pocket pussy, he goes to, the lake of the camp and just throws it in there. He throws it in the lake. And I was with him when he did that. and then and then he was being yelled at. I didn't get yelled at because I'm not the one who did that, but I still had to like stand there, and it was just very weird. I also still threw the thing in the other bunk, so like yeah, that was a big story. I hope I didn't lose you guys at all. But
well, I was gonna say something, but I don't know if I can top that now. I mean, that was a good one.
Well, a lot of that didn't have to do with me. All I did was just throw it into another bunk. But like,
yes, sir.
now you can still tell another story. I think we'll do one more each.
Well, you might remember this one, DPX. I don't know if you were there or not, but it was middle school and we had lunch, and there was a microphone in the cafeteria, and I remember me like every now and then like a bunch of kids would just go up to the microphone and say stupid shit, basically.
Yeah.
So one day I go up and I think everything's wrapping up. So there's teachers coming down, but I didn't realize, like, my mind was all over the place. I didn't realize lunch was ending soon. So I go to the microphone and I'm like, it's time to say something stupid, being the 14-year-old I am, 13-year-old, whatever. And the first thing I say is, I drank the bleach down to the blue and I'm starting to feel like Harry Potter. And I hear some laughs and I'm like, let me go again. So I randomly say lick, 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 lick. And as soon as I say that, a teacher walks by and she says, please put the microphone down. And I said, okay. She's like, do you think drinking bleach and saying lick, 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 exactly like that, fast like that, is appropriate? And I was like, no, but it was funny. And she's like, go sit down. You're going to be released last for recess.
All right.
So, yeah, that was a thing. More funny than embarrassing. But it was embarrassing when the teacher, was interacting with me. I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't expect you to be here.
Yeah, sorry if you saw me, turn over or whatever. I was by myself, and I was finally telling someone to not disturb. So, yeah, PatLuigi, any luckily no one heard me talking about that the fleshlight story.
Yeah, you're lucky.
PatLuigi, any funny stories or embarrassing stories?
Not that I can think of. I think that might be it for now.
Okay. I have one more. I guess I'll ask Gus one more. PatLuigi said that's it for you. So I guess after this, I'll ask Gus for one more. This was a while ago. It's like middle school, I think. I was walking home, and I really had to pee. For some reason, I then found out, shorter ways to get home from school. That was a loud noise, okay. But I then found out shorter ways to get home from school. But this was before I found that out, so I took a long way. And I was almost home. But I'm like, fuck it. I just pissed my pants. I just completely peed my pants.
Did I?
And then and then luckily I walked. I went home, and luckily there's when you get into my home, when you enter, there's an area where there's the living room where where someone will be there and they'll be like, hi, and then I'll be like, hi, and I go up to my room. Luckily no one was in the living room, so no one saw me. I just went right to my room and changed my pants. Yeah.
Wow.
That was the latest. That was the oldest I've been when I pissed my pants. So yeah, I actually shared that now. Gus,
I have a very similar story actually. I feel like I've told you before.
Is it also about pissing?
Yes.
I think I know what it is.
I'll share it anyways because I might as well. So I was in the 6th grade, and there was this field trip we had. Probably still one of my favorite field trips, only because it was just the concept of it was cool. We basically went camping for 3 days straight. Mm-hmm. It was the end of the year 6th grade thing. So we get there, and it was a great time, and we're going home. Finally, the bus picks us up, and me thinking oh, let me use the bathroom before I go, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm on the bus. I'm like, shit, I didn't use the bathroom. All right, I'll just wait till I get to this place. We were gonna go to a zoo before we went back home. So we go to the zoo, and I'm just walking around the zoo. I completely forgot I got to use the bathroom. So I'm walking around, and it's fun. I'm hanging out with people, feeding some of the animals. And before we go, I'm like, I'm fucking thirsty. I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Oh.
And forgetting I had to piss my brains out before we left the campsite. So I got a nice big drink, and I'm on the bus drinking it. About 15 minutes before we get there, I'm experiencing the worst bladder pain of my entire life.
Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. And this kid was sitting across from me. It was me and this other big kid, and we just had our own, our own seats in the back. So we were just talking and stuff. And he had to actually use the bathroom really bad too. So we finally get back. So we actually stop at the rec center because that's where the pickup area was for the parents. And I was like, bro, I gotta piss. And my friend's like, bro, are you good? Look at your pants. And I looked, spread my legs out. It's just a nice little puddle just right on my pants. And thankfully, I didn't fully piss my pants. So I had time. I when I was walking, you couldn't see it. It's when I opened. I know it sounds TMI, but it's when I opened my legs when you saw it. And and after that, as soon as I got into the rec center, I literally took at least a solid minute piss. Like it literally lasted for a minute or two.
Jeez.
It was that long.
Holy
so yeah,
crap.
that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That doesn't sound too fun.
For you, at least.
Oh, it was. Yeah, no, it wasn't fun. It sucked.
It was like paradise, I bet.
Yeah, afterwards. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can imagine. So yeah, PatLuigi, was that? Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So I think that does it for this episode. Chillin with the Miikcast. A bit of a weird episode, pre-recorded, just the three of us, and
Hope Squid Wario and Slash will be back soon.
yeah.
Yes.
Guess we'll go over PatLuigi. Where can people find you?
People can find me on my YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Discord server.
And anything you got coming up soon?
No, not yet.
That's not true.
Oh,
Caillou DPX Season 3 starts soon.
Yeah, I'll be reacting to Caillou and DPX Season 3 once it comes out.
Yeah, 2 episodes are coming out this week. I didn't say that, but Monday is when the first episode comes out. Wednesday is when the second episode comes out. And then they start following a weekly Wednesday schedule. And there's going to be 9 episodes this season, by the way.
Would you look at that?
Gus, where can people find you?
Y'all can find me on my YouTube channel, GusBuster1024, and my Instagram. Same username, except the E in Buster is a 3, because it's like, Ready Player 1. Anyways, yeah, hopefully I'll release something soon. Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that answers anything you got coming up soon. So yeah. And of course, you can find me, DPX Solo, on my YouTube channel, Twitter, Twitch. You can find me on Letterboxd if you want to see my movie reviews. Find my podcast, DPX Talks, for about an hour. And yeah, of course, also follow or subscribe to DPX Animation so you don't miss Caillou DPX Season 3, but watch the first 2 seasons first. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching or listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll have, the bigger cast. We'll have Slash back. We'll have Squid Wario back. Let's try to get everyone on here. Nah, that's wishful thinking. But, yeah, anyways, bye, guys.
Goodbye.